Joining us. We're going to start with Alex Simon and then Paul Richardson.
Okay.
Hi, Skylar. Obviously, what happens with BG at the end of the game maybe cast a tiny bit of a pall over it. But overall, this felt like kind of one of the most complete games you guys have been able to play, both on offense and on defense. Is that kind of how you felt about it too?
Yeah, I thought we were really efficient. Having had a few days off, we wanted to make it a point to start the game with a lot of energy, especially on the defensive end. We know this team could be a dangerous team if you let them have a good start, let them get a lot of confidence early. So we wanted to go on that first run, and we made them call the first time out. I think it was 9-2. We started that run, and we really didn't look back from there. We sustained their runs, and they were able to kind of cut it to 10. I think they got it to maybe 9. But then we went on our run, we kept going on sustaining theirs and then going on our own. But yeah, it really was the fourth quarter and the first quarter. We locked down, we played defense, we're just trying to take the ball out of their playmakers' hands and make other people make shots. But yeah, we were moving the ball well. I thought Kiavon came in and gave us good minutes. Obviously Breezy, having the most efficient game of all time. I don't know if that plus minus is beat with plus 37. But her getting 15 rebounds. I mean, she does it so often. We don't bring it up, but it's amazing. Her with another double. They don't have an answer for BG. D getting 9 assists, Kia Nurse knocking down some big shots from the 3-point line. So I thought we all did a good job of, just being aggressive, and everybody is just taking what the defense gives us. We're moving the ball around. And when we play like that, and play defense, I think we're a tough team to handle.
Yeah, plus 37 is one of the all-time highest.
I was going to say, it has to be.
When BG's 30 and she has as many dunks this season as any other player in WNBA history do, all of them combined. Obviously you guys are going to be hoping for the best with what happened with her ankle, but is she just hitting an even better level at this point in her career?
Yeah, I think, you saw a lot of it. It's a continuation coming off of how she was playing before the Olympics, obviously how she played during the Olympics and the finals, and just throughout the whole tournament there. And I say it all the time. Nobody has an answer for her, double teams, triple teams. She's doing a good job of navigating when to, picking her spots on the floor. I think we're doing a good job getting her the ball on the move, and she could shoot it too. So, she's just a threat from facing up, back to the basket, and even being a passer out of those double and triple teams. So, and just being efficient, 11 for 17, she when she's doing that for us, getting her own rebound, that's a threat inside that really helps us out, along with Breezy and Kiavon. And then when we, Diana, myself, and Kia Nurse are able to knock some threes down, and spreads everything out even more for her. So I think we're doing a good job of finding our groove right now. I don't want to get too high about it because we know this New York team is going to make adjustments. So, we'll live with this game tonight and just go back to the drawing board tomorrow and see how we could be better on Friday.
Obviously, in the first half, there was a lot of games where you guys felt, even if 1 or 2 shots are able to go differently, you guys maybe have a different result on the scoreboard there. To be shooting this well and keeping it consistent, over these now 5 games here, is there anything happening different, or is it just kind of confidence that keeps building on confidence and just it's a rolling avalanche in a good way?
Yeah, I think maybe just spend it. And I say this, I feel like I sound a little redundant the past few games, but having time together on the floor. That's priceless. Just being able to spend time together. We're learning on the job, if you will. That's the WNBA. But like I said, this is what we kind of felt like our starting 5 would look like at the beginning of the season. And obviously BG rolled her ankle. We'll have to see about that. But, I think we have enough pieces, to continue, if she has to be out for whatever reason. I think we have enough pieces to compete. But yeah, just like I said, I don't want to get too high about it and talk too much about it. I just want to, we've been very focused on one game at a time approach. And I think that's been really helpful for us.
We'll go to Paul Richardson and then Michelle Vopel.
Hey, Sky, great game tonight. Two quick ones here. One, how do you feel? You look comfortable tonight. Physically, how do you feel after the game? And then 2, how hard is it to play these little mini series? You play one and you go right back with the same team. Is that that easy or tougher, or does it even really matter?
Yeah, I mean, I feel good about the win, about where we are right now. I think we got a lot of improvement that we could add before we could say we painted our masterpiece, but I feel good about this game tonight. And then, yeah, it is interesting. It makes for interesting, I like it. I don't mind the series at all. It's really interesting because you'll see the jump from game to game, who makes the adjustments. And so that's what I think it's about in these series, because somebody's going to make an adjustment. So we both have to be different, if you will. And so that's what I think is going to be interesting for us to see. The series is 1-1 right now. So we really didn't do anything tonight but tie the series. It's going to be Friday's game that decides who ends up ultimately winning that series. And it's an important series for us to win. So we got to be focused because we know they'll be different. So we'll have to be different too.
And Sky, I mean, physically, how are you? Do you feel good?
I ain't commenting on that. I ain't commenting. I said I feel good. I'll roll my ankle next game or something stupid. I'm not gonna say. All right, it's a vibe. It's a vibe.
I'm not going to jinx it then. I'll let it go. I ain't going to jinx it. Thank you, Sky.
Right on.
We'll go to Michelle Vopel next and then Kenneth Minaj.
Hey, Skylar, I just did some quick math, which was not my best subject in school, but I think I'm right about this. I think you've shot in the 5 games after the break, you shot 62.7% from the field and 64.7% from 3-point range. I mean, that's just blistering. Can you kind of, do you just feel sort of in the zone now?
I mean, yeah, we got a lot of threats on our team. Obviously, before the break, I had the ball in my hand the majority of the time, running plays, running off the one, trying to score in that sense. And I think it's harder to guard me when I'm not in front of the basketball, just off the move, having another big threat like Diana, who came back. And, teams have to play us different. Everybody can't trap all 3 of us. So yeah, I think I'm just playing off my teammates. I was really motivated after the Olympics to, get back here and see if we could put some stuff together to make a run, and trying to get ourselves a good seed in the playoffs. So I've been really motivated. I just want to play, to the best of my ability for my team. I know what I could do on this floor. And, right now, like I said, I'm not going to get too high about it, but we did a little something, but, we still got a long way to go in this season and every game matters. So I'm just trying to, put my best foot forward when it's time right now.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
We'll end with Kenneth Minaj.
Oh, Skylar, congrats on the win today. I just wanted to ask about the 5-game win streak that your team is currently on. How important is this momentum for the team as they look to build towards the playoffs?
Yeah, I mean, like I said, every game, every year it comes down to the last game in terms of seeding. So, we have to stay focused. I think that's the thing. We can't really rest on our laurels. We have to continue to build, find ways that we can get better. We got a lot of tough teams ahead of us who have the same mindset as we do, just trying to get the best position they can or trying to make the playoffs. So, yeah, I just think we've found a little groove. We have to continue to get better. So that's all I can really say about it. I feel like I sound a little bit redundant, but we really ain't did nothing yet. We won a few games, but I think it's time to really put the pedal to the metal and try to finish this thing strong.
You talked a lot about the focus, that drive, and that idea of keeping the energy up and constantly keeping that energy up and that work ethic up. How important has that been to the success on this recent road trip?
Yeah, all of us. I mean, we have a road trip right now, we know in the past we've been road warriors this season for some reason. We're very resilient on the road, and we welcome these challenges, we welcome these environments, and that's when we kind of rise to the occasion and kind of play our best basketball has been on the road so far. So this is a great Barclays Center. They've created a great atmosphere for themselves. It's an exciting time right now. I think we all were on a little bit of high coming off the Olympics. And so we're just trying to carry that momentum into this last part of the season. But, like I said, we can't rest. We can't settle. It's a lot of tough teams who have the same mindset as us. So looking forward to the game on Friday and, trying to close that series out.
Thanks for the time, Skylar.